Hello, my name is Peyton Bean, and today I'm going to be simplifying hydrophilic and hydrophobic substances for those of you who don't have a background in science. So hydrophilic is by definition having the tendency to mix with, dissolve in, or be wetted by water. However, we can simplify that even further. Hydro comes from the word water, and the suffix philic translates to love or liking. When we put these two together, we can assume that hydrophilic loosely means to love water. Think paper towel or sponge absorbing water. This means that the substances have the capacity to take on water molecules. And hydrophobic is another term that can be simplified. Hydro, again, translates to water, and phobic translates to aversion. Putting these two together means that hydrophobic is when water cannot be absorbed by a substance. Acting as a barrier between water molecules and the surface, this term means to simply push the water away. Much like in the background, think oil and water and how they do not mix. Hydrophilic substances. Some examples of hydrophilic substances are sugar, starch, salt, and cellulose. In layman's terms, this means that these substances' structures can be compromised or broken down to absorb or mix with water. These molecules, or the makeup of these substances, should possess a negative or a positive charge in order to be mixable with water, which is polar, meaning it has a partially positive and partially negative side. Hydrophobic substances. Much like the magnet in the background pushing away the charge of the small fragments surrounding it, hydrophobic substances push water away. Greases, fats, oils, waxes, steroids, and alkanes are some examples of hydrophobic or water-resistant substances. These substances repel the water due to their outer shell. They are resistant because hydrophobic molecules are nonpolar, which translates to the atoms that make up the molecule do not produce a static electric field. They cannot pull water towards them, so they push water away. Hydrophilic substances in a beaker of water. The photo in the background shows a tablet being dropped into the beaker of water, and what is happening is the tablet is immediately reacting with the water and dissolving. This means that when a substance is hydrophilic or water-loving, and it is touched with water molecules, it will easily be penetrated or consumed. Hydrophobic substances in a beaker of water. Much like the hydrophilic substances in water, there is a reaction when hydrophobic substances are placed in water. Most substances that are water-resistant or hydrophobic will separate and create layers due to their inability to mix with water molecules, and they usually push them away. The water will usually form around the substance instead of being enveloped by it. I hope this helped. Thanks.